Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be covering very quickly our TTC story, or trying to conceive, and then a little bit about registry items of a first-time mom, because it all kind of ties together, and I'll tell you why. So really quickly, January of 2019, we decided that we would go ahead and pull the goalie, is what we call it. And I had the Skyla IUD, which is the 3-year version of Mirena. Mirena, I think, is designed for 5 years. So we decided in December, and we scheduled first week in January, we'd have the Skyla taken out, and we weren't going to actively try to get pregnant. We'd just see how things went. So apparently things went great. End of February, we tested positive. And we both just really remember thinking like, wow, this was really easy. And I just, like, if you got pregnant very easily, congratulations. I'm not saying that this is anything bad or anything against you, but I don't know. I feel like karma kind of said, like, good things come to those that wait, and kind of showed us that she knows better. So this, let's see, so first week in March then. So there's about a 2-week time frame where we knew that we were pregnant. I started having some bleeding, and I thought to myself, like, don't be a crazy person, and just call the doctor because of the first sign of something bad. So I waited. I remember I went and got my teeth cleaned, and then I had about a 40-minute drive to work. And by the time I got to work, the bleeding had continued, and I said, well, let me wait till my lunch break, and if the bleeding's still happening, then we'll make some phone calls. So I did exactly that. I waited till lunchtime, and then called my husband and said, listen, the bleeding's just not stopping. I'm gonna call my gynecologist and see what she says, and her nurse just said, could be nothing, you know, because that's what you always want to hear. Could be nothing, but I think that you should go into the ER and be checked out. So just hearing the ER really freaked me out. I started bawling. I called my husband. I said, can you please meet me at the hospital? They said that they recommend I go get checked out at the ER. So he met me there. We waited and waited and waited. Finally got a room. They drew some blood, waited 4 hours, drew something else. I don't even know, like, the difference in the test tubes. So all in all, I think we were there for like 5 or 6 hours. And the frustration on our part was, you know, we had already had 2 HCG blood tests done to confirm the pregnancy. So you could see one number. If you have any in your bloodstream, you're pregnant, I think is how that goes. So the first number was low. The second number, after we got tested again, was a little higher. So we knew that it was increasing, which was good. So really all that they had to do when we went in was test my HCG again and see that it had dropped lower than what it was a week ago. And that would have, you know, helped us out. But instead, they kind of put us through all of this, and the nurse that kept coming into the room was like 8 months pregnant. So it was a terrible, terrible all-around day. And we really struggled with it for a while. I think I stayed home for a week or 2 from work, and really just stayed in my bedroom, stayed in bed. I didn't want to watch any movies that had babies in it. I didn't want to hear about babies. I didn't want to go out in public and see people that, you know, you always feel like, well, they didn't deserve to have that baby as much as we did. So it was just very, very hard for a long time. And I don't think you ever really recover from it. It's always in your mind. But you start to get back to your regular routine, and you move past it. So I think it would probably have been so much more difficult, and I feel for the mothers that went farther along in their pregnancy before they had their miscarriage, because I'm sure that's just terrible. The longer you hold on to the hope of having a little one, the worse it could be. But fortunately, I mean, it was early. They said it was a chromosomal abnormality, which could mean pretty much anything. And the reason that we probably got pregnant as quickly as we did was as soon as they take that IUD out, you have this like rush of hormones. So that's what kind of caused it. But in the end, everything worked out like it was supposed to be, you know. We started actively trying, oh, sorry guys, it's the mailman. Oh, get him. So we started actively trying again in May. And I got a little bit crazy with this. I was testing ovulation all the time, and doing all these strips, and like, I would take these ovulation strips and I would do the dip test, obviously, and then I would tape them along the mirror so that I could like see it was just, it was getting to be too much, and it was really starting to, okay, too much, that's enough. It was starting to be too time consuming and too hard on me, because then I would just be disappointed every time I started my period. And I just wasn't a happy person. I was gaining weight. I was just depressed. I didn't want to go do anything. It was all I could think about was getting pregnant. So we decided in October, the month of October would be no testing. I wouldn't do any ovulation tests. I wouldn't track my cycle, you know, things like that. And we would just enjoy the fall in the Midwest, and everything would be great. So maybe one too many margaritas later, we tested positive in November, and we are 20 weeks pregnant yesterday. So we did wait a while to announce to our family and friends till the end of the first trimester, because we were, you know, then very, very aware of what could happen. And you just start having these flashbacks of, you know, the first time. And I remember specifically reading in our What to Expect When You're Expecting book, because when you're pregnant for 2 weeks with your first baby, I had already announced on Facebook. We were starting to get, you know, gifts from family and friends. And I had already started my registry. So we had this book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, and there was this whole chapter on the possible unpleasant outcome of your pregnancy. And I remember just like skipping over that chapter and being like, nah, we're good, we're healthy, you know, it's not gonna be an issue. Well, it was an issue. So, but we're here, we're 20 weeks, like I said, with a healthy baby boy. We've done all of the early testing to see if he has any, you know, I don't want to say abnormalities, but they test for a certain, you know, line of diseases or things like that that could affect your pregnancy. And we, of course, bit the bullet and did all of the extra ones that we could just to be cautious. And so we're doing good. So that's the reason why I wanted to talk about the registry also with this video, kind of shed some light on an otherwise dim subject. But so I've had this registry since February of 2019, so over a year officially now that I've been working on this registry, and we still have 4 more months to go. So I've done pretty extensive research on everything that we've registered for. I've really thought through it all, but I do think this is going to be a really fun video to share with you guys, and then we can go back maybe when he's 6 months old, and we can laugh about all the things that I thought that I needed as a first-time mom, because I'm sure that I'm missing the mark on some of this stuff, but I have done my due diligence, so we'll see how I did. So really quick, I've mentioned in other videos that we use Babylist, and I really love it because you don't have to register with, you know, 3 different companies. You can register, you just do your registry on Babylist, and then you can pull things from anywhere on the internet. So some really cool features or things that you could do, like my sister is pulling in food service. So you know how everybody likes to bring a hot dish? Well, she's out in Colorado, and most of my family is here in the Midwest. So I think it's amazing. That way we can, you know, pay for a month of meals or something for her and her husband to kind of take care of her. So that's just kind of one of the added features of being able to pull from anywhere. So let's jump into the categories that they break your registry down into. And you can reorganize these. I think you can even rename them if you wanted to, but I just left it as is. So first of all, I'm so sorry, short of breath. So first is general, which is pretty much just the things you don't know what other category it fits into. Private, which I've used this one for things that I'm just not quite sure on yet, like I need to do a little bit more research, or I'm not sure that I need it, so, or even if it's something that I wanted to purchase for us, I'll put it in private so that nobody else can see it. Then there's baby gear, transportation, clothes and accessories, feeding, bath time, diapering, nursery and decor, health and safety, toys and books, it takes a village, which is their help and favors category, and for the parents. So let's just really quickly, I'm going to go through some of the things that I've registered for in each category. I won't get too in detail because that would be a 45-minute video, because I could just talk about this stuff all day. I love it. Okay guys, so this is the second time that I'm filming the second half of this video. I did it Saturday and Sunday over the weekend, and it ended up being like an hour and a half. That's how much I love talking about this registry stuff. So we're gonna redo, and what I'm gonna do is just list off kind of the things that are in each category. I'm not gonna talk about the specific brands and things like that, because I think the point of going through all of this as a first-time mom is not the brand of the product, but missing the mark on the product completely. So like I said, this is gonna be fun to kind of go back and be like, why did you need that? But I have done pretty extensive research on all of these different brands and items, so let's just get into it. So under the general category, I registered for a easy journal to write down babies' kind of milestones, some milestone blocks for photographs. And then for baby gear category, I registered for a Moses basket and stand. And then that already comes with the little mattress in there. So then I registered for some bassinet sheets to go in the Moses basket, a Snuggle Me organic baby lounger, a Stokey Steps bouncer, for Moms Mamaroo for swing. It's kind of a swing, I suppose. Newborn insert for the Mamaroo, an Ergo Baby all-in-one carrier for my husband. He wants the structured style. I really want the softer style that you can wear in the house or around the house to snuggle him, and so I registered for like a baby Catan style. Then moving on to transportation, obviously we need the stroller, and the one that I registered for is a stroller carrier combo, and those can be snapped on at the same time for multiple kids. And then a carrier cover, mirror for the back seat so I can see him while we're driving, a car seat protector that the car seat will actually set on your car seat, the Diono Radian big kid car seats. This is more forward facing, so once he transitions out of the carrier. Some lights for the front of the stroller, don't hate. And non-slip universal stroller organizer, so this is for like your bottled water, your phone, your car keys, and stuff like that. A portable sound soother to clip onto the stroller, a fan to clip onto the stroller, an insect net, because we do get mosquitoes pretty bad around here. A universal weather shield. So this is, it kind of looks like a raincoat for over the stroller for when it's rainy or windy or cold. You can slip that over. And then a gate check bag for both the stroller and the car seat. So that's everything in transportation. A lot of stroller accessories there, but we really do love to use or go for walks. So I think that we're gonna really get some good use out of that. Clothes and accessories, I'm not going to go into too much detail other than just kind of quantities. So I registered for 2 newborn caps. These are going to be mostly for hospital pictures because he's due in July. I don't foresee needing these any other time. Some Gerber baby onesies in short sleeve style, organic. It's just a 5-pack of newborn size. I think that that's probably all we'll need for that stage. A sleepy swaddle from Happiest Baby. So this is like the tighter, snug fit 5-second swaddle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the footed sleepers. And the next size of the Gerber Baby organic onesies for summertime. Just some miscellaneous organic shorts from Amazon, Etsy, a sun hat in UPF 50 for being outside, a reusable swim diaper. So this is newborn, starting with newborn. It's got all sorts of different snaps to adjust the sizes from 8 to 36 pounds. So we should get 2 years out of that, I think. A summer, fall, just kind of baby outfit, like a matching set. 2 ergo pouch, I think they call them swaddle bags. These look really, really nice, and I got 2 in size 3 to 12 months, 1 for daycare and 1 for home. And then the next step for the Gerber Baby onesies is the long sleeves. So those will be for fall and winter. So I just got those in the next size up. Some sweatpants, another pack of the long sleeve Gerber for in the next size up for full on winter because we do get pretty cold here until about February. A jacket and sweat pants set, more sweatpants in the next size up. A thermal, like a baby long john set, a pair of denim overalls because you just need some of those. Every little boy needs some overalls, and some wiggle-proof socks. Whether they're wiggle-proof or not, we'll find out. Then moving on to the feeding category. So I registered for a high chair. It's fully adjustable for big kids too. A high chair floor protector, so this goes underneath the high chair. I think that we'll need this because, you know, throwing food and stuff on the rug might not be great. A silicone sleeve for the glass bottles that we're registering for. So this just, you get wet and you slip it onto the bottle so that when you're using it, should you drop it, it's not gonna break. And then we're going to register for 2 4-packs of the 8-ounce glass bottles, 1 for daycare, 1 for home. And then the bottle warmer, a pack of on-the-go bottles, because no matter how careful you are, if you're on the go with glass bottles, just something bad is gonna happen. So some on-the-go bottles that we can also transition into a sippy cup. Burp cloths, we're using just organic pre-fold diapers for these. Some muslin bibs, a boppy and a boppy cover, reusable breast milk bags, Haka nipple shields, a Haka, the actual breast pump for using on the opposite breast when we're breastfeeding. The Boone pump brushes and cleaning kit. So I'm pretty sure I'll need this to take it with me to work with the breast pump, or just leaving it up in the upstairs bathroom so that I don't have to bring down all of the pieces into the kitchen in order to get those clean. A large cotton rope organizer for all of our breastfeeding supplies to put next to the rocking chair in his nursery. A drying rack for the countertop, a bottle brush, a dishwasher basket for all of the small pieces, 2 of the silicone bibs with the little pocket along the bottom to catch solid foods when he gets a little bit older, a fast table chair. So this is a high chair that we can take with us to restaurants and family events that just kind of like, it hangs onto the side of the table. A stainless steel suction baby bowl, so you can set that right in front of him and suction that to the table. And then some spoon and fork sets. I'm actually thinking about taking those off because I don't think he'll need them. Maybe something good to just put on his 1-year wish list for his birthday. next July. Moving on to bath time. I registered for a Stokey bath with the newborn insert, some shampoo and wash, 2 of those, 1 bath toy, because obviously he's not going to need it for a while. He's not going to really be playing in the bath until a little bit later. 2 bottles of bubble bath, 3 hooded towels, 6 washcloths, a bath kneeler for my poor knees, a set of rinse cups, and they're also like play cups for him to play with in the tub, but then to rinse shampoo as well, a bath toy organizer for the shower wall, and some more adhesive hooks for those toys and things that might need to hang in the shower. So that's all for bath. Moving on to diapering, obviously diaper bag, number 1. Wipes, a changing pad. We did the Kikaroo, so I don't need any covers for that. 1 pack of newborn diapers, that's 108. I think that I should be good. Comment if you think I should register for more than that. And then I registered for 5 packs of size 1, and there's 176 in each box. I could be way under or way over. I'm not quite sure on that one. A diaper caddy, a diaper pail, some trash bags that fit the diaper pail. They're not specific to the diaper pail. We went with the Ubi, so it can take any trash bag, so I just did a nice eco-friendly bag. Diaper rash cream, and a wet dry bag to keep in the diaper bag. So that's all of diapering. Nursery and decor, I registered for a crib, a mattress, 2 sets of sheets, 3 sets of more inexpensive sheets for daycare, because he'll only be going 3 days a week, so I figured I could just wash these on the weekend, and that way he'll have 3 sets for the work week. A rocker, an ottoman, a dresser that's long enough that we can put his changing pad on it, 2 snuggly swaddles, 2 muslin swaddles, and a thermal swaddle, just because the thermal swaddle, that was what my blankie was when I was little, so he's got to have one of those. Some miscellaneous bins and things, like for the top of his dresser, his closet, for his toys on the floor, things like that. A rug, and then a mobile, and a pack of hangers. So I think this is actually 25 hangers. I think that that's all I should need, because I'm gonna keep like a storage bin with things that he grows out of, or things that are too big, and then I can just like once a month replenish his closet. So moving on to health and safety then. I registered for a baby monitor with 2 cameras and just the traditional screen that comes with it. And one of those cameras, the next item is like a wrap for the edge of his crib. So one can be pointing on him and one can be overseeing the room. A baby thermometer, a set of like a brush kit for his hair, a Hatch Baby Rest sound machine and nightlight, 5 binkies in the like 0 to 6 month, the rounded version. 2 binky clips, because one will be missing, I'm sure. These are just like a standard leather binky clip. The Frida Baby nail clippers. The Boone Stash organizer, so I'll keep that in the bathroom with all of his like quick grab essentials. Some coconut baby oil. Sunscreen, because we will be going out this summer. 2 bottles of everyday lotion, so just standard, you know, during the day, and then 2 bottles of like a nighttime routine lotion that's lavender coconut. 3 bottles of hand sanitizer spray for his diaper caddy, diaper station, and diaper bag. Hello Mellow bug spray, because we do get a little bit crazy with the mosquitoes. 2 packs of Little Remedies acetaminophen. 2 of the Gripe Water Day and Gripe Water Night, 2 gas relief drops, 2 saline spray drops, 2 bottles of natural teething gel, 1 silicone finger toothbrush. I'm figuring that I can put the gel on the toothbrush and rub that around his gums. 2 packs of the Baby Ganix teething gel pods, 1 bottle of infant detergent until I know that that's gonna work for him. 1 pack of Clorox wipes that are free and clear so that we can wipe down his changing pad. Some all-natural dish soap and some all-natural dishwasher pods. So that's everything for health and safety. I'm gonna keep cruising through this because I don't want it to be too long again. Toys and books is the next category. So I registered for a simple wood play gym from Etsy. A little rug to go underneath it. Some more miscellaneous bins to keep all of these toys in. And then just a couple of the high points. Like I really love the Ollie and Carol teething toys. There's a few wooden ones in there, a few black and white because that's supposed to be good for them visually when they're very little. Some soft blocks, a mirror, and then a activity center from Target that we put him down into. So that's it for toys. And then Babylist has the It Takes a Village Help and Favors category. So for this, I registered for house cleaning because I figure when he's a new babe, I'm definitely gonna need some help around here with that. And then dog walking. We do like to go for walks with our dogs, but I do think it'll be nice when Alex and I are pretty stressed to have somebody come and just seal them for a few hours. And then for the parents, this is mostly just stuff for me, postpartum recovery items and things for the hospital for labor and delivery. So I registered for an organic kimono robe, a labor hospital night dress. Now a lot of people are gonna say that this is not necessary, but I really love to wear black, and I know that I'll feel better if I have something of my own that's washed in my own detergent, it's soft, and is nice. So the things that give you strength, everybody's different. And then a wild card for a mani-pedi, 2 bottles of the herbal perineal spray from Earth Mama, 2 packs of the Tux pads. I just got the Up and Up brand. 2 packs, oh I'm sorry, just 1 of the Frida Mom Upside Down Peri bottle. The Honest Company Mama soaking salts, which I think is like a sitz bath. 3 packs of the Honey Pot Company postpartum pads. Wish Garden After Ease. I've heard really good things about this for the contractions that come on even after baby's born to get your uterus back into its natural or as close to normal as it's gonna ever be again. Pink Stork Recovery herbal tea. Some organic nursing pads, and this comes in a set of 6, and I think I registered for 3 of those. I'm gonna wear those around the house, and then when I'm outside of the house, I'll do the organic baby nursing pads that are disposable from Walmart, and I registered for 3 packs of 24 of those. So, and then just 2 2-pack nursing bras from Amazon, a hands-free pumping bra, the Bamboobies soothing nursing pillows that can be a hot compress or a cold compress, some nipple balm. I think I just got 2 of those, yeah. 1 for the diaper bag and 1 for that breastfeeding basket like I was talking about. Another Pink Stork tea, that's the Lactation Smooth Vanilla, a 10-foot phone charger for the hospital room, a black natural silk sleep mask from Amazon for the hospital when nurses are coming in and out, or I'm going through contractions and I just need to like focus and put my earbuds in and relax as much as you can. A laundry bag for our towels and anything that we wear while we're in the hospital to take home with us. A blanket, which I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna just take a blanket from home so that it smells like home and it's familiar. And then a postpartum belly wrap So that's it for our whole registry. That's what we're doing. A few people have already gotten us a few things, so I really wanted to get this video done and kind of keep it documented as to what I felt like I needed as a first-time mom. So if you agree or disagree with some of the things that I listed, comment down below. If you feel like I need more quantity or less quantity of some of the things, that's also things I'd really like to know. It takes a village, so shout out below if I'm doing this wrong. So thank you guys so much for watching a little bit about my registry and our pregnancy journey. I'm going to have another video coming out later this week. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be great. Have a great rest of your evening. See you soon.